So I put a post on my Instagram story asking you guys what video you wanted to see next, and I got a couple requests for my hair care routine. And I thought this was kind of an interesting topic because I am currently in a phase of transition for my hair. I am growing out my natural color from previously dyed and bleached and destroyed hair. So my hair is kind of in a funky phase right now, and so my routine has been kind of tailored to that. So to start off with, as with kind of everything in my life, I like to really simplify my hair care routine. It took me a while to figure out what I use, what I don't, all of that, but I've got it down to just 5 products that I use on my hair on any like semi-regular basis, and only about 3 of those that I use on like a daily basis, or regular basis. Anyway, so for starters, I will kind of give you a background on my hair. My hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it, so I have kind of a thicker feel to my hair, but it is very, very straight naturally. This is actually my natural hair air dried, so and then I've just kind of brushed it and just let it air dry. So this is my natural hair. So for starters, when I wash my hair, I use 100% pure yuzu and pomelo glossing shampoo, or the truly organic volumizing shampoo. I kind of go back and forth between the two. I only have one in my shower at a time, so once this bottle's out, I have a truly organic bottle in my cupboard, and then I'll rotate them. I have transitioned to using like really natural products, so this is all like natural ingredients and all fruit and vegetable based. My husband is so loud. I'll be right back. Forgive me, my husband is working right now and he is very loud when he's on the phone. Anyway, so when I wash my hair, I always focus my shampoo just on the roots of my hair. So I like really massage it into the roots of my hair, and then I'll just kind of like run it through the rest of my hair. And I really only wash my hair about twice a week, unless if I am swimming, which I do pretty regularly. If I swim, I will wash my hair immediately after swimming because it's better to just get all that stuff out of my hair. But I find that my hair just does better. It has more volume and it's more like workable when I don't wash it all the time, and the ends don't get quite so dry. Because right now, a big struggle of mine that I'm dealing with is like all of this from here down, all of the hair color that I'm trying to grow out is very damaged, and it kind of feels crunchy and stick-like. So if I did just swim, I will rinse my hair with apple cider vinegar. I'll do a glass with half apple cider vinegar and half water, and just dump it over my head basically and let it sit for a couple minutes to get everything out. It just works as like a clarifying agent to get everything out of your hair and make sure that it is not like holding on to chlorine and stuff. And then after I have rinsed my hair of the apple cider vinegar, I will do my conditioner, which I just mostly focus from like 2/3 down. So the lower 2/3 of my hair. Occasionally I will put it on my scalp if my scalp is feeling kind of dry, or the hair along there is looking kind of dull, but for the most part my hair looks pretty healthy, like from here down. So I just focus this on the ends. Now this next product is not necessarily a natural product, but I have not found like a natural alternative that works like this one does. I've been using this for years, and it has saved my hair, like literally from a phase where it was like rubber bandy or stretched to being healthy. I've used this many times in my life. Anyway, this is the Joico K-Pack Reconstructor. It's the deep penetrating reconstructor for damaged hair, it says. But it's like a, I guess technically like a keratin treatment. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's meant for hair that has been severely damaged, and it's supposed to basically rebuild the proteins in your hair. And so like my hair here, this lower part, the only reason it's even remotely workable right now is because I used this on it yesterday. Anyway, so this reconstructor has been like a lifesaver for my hair many times, and like after my hair grows out, after my natural hair color takes over, I don't really plan on using this again unless if for some reason I decide to give into a niche on coloring my hair again. But right now I have committed to myself, I'm not going to dye it for a very long time, at least for a couple of years, and probably I'm hoping that beyond that I will not give in to the itch to dye it. So don't quote me on that, but I'm doing my best. Anyway, so after washing my hair, I always just let it air dry. I don't even own a hair dryer. I just let it air dry. I typically will wash my hair at night, but if I have been swimming, I will wash it in the morning. But I always just leave it down and let it air dry. It doesn't take that long because my hair is really fine. When it's about like halfway between wet and dry, I will just brush it, and I use a wet brush because the bristles are really soft. By soft I mean like really bendable and stuff. They're not stiff, so they don't tug at your hair. They just kind of like, okay, so after my hair is almost dry, sometimes I just wait until it is dry. I'll typically put a little bit of this Lonnie tropical hair treatment on the ends of my hair. I try to be very careful with how much of this I use because it will make your hair look oily, but right now with this grow out process I'm going through, I have been needing it almost every time I wash my hair. Today I have not put it on yet, but I think that's because I had coconut oil on my body and it got in my hair. But yeah, I love this stuff. It's been really great for keeping the ends of my hair from getting crispy, and when it is crispy I'll put it on just to like soften it a little bit. It smells like coconuts and it's amazing. So a couple of other things that I do to help with my hair health are between washes, just to try to like extend the time between like washing my hair, I will use a homemade dry shampoo, and this is just made with cocoa powder and cornstarch and I just mix them together. If you guys want a recipe on this, just let me know and I can kind of do one, I guess. But I just use an old spice jar and I kind of dump it into the palm of my hand and run it through the roots of my hair. But I'll do that probably on the second or third day between washes, just to try to get my hair to extend another day before I have to wash it, because washing your hair very often kind of can strip the oils. Because I use a really natural shampoo, I don't deal with that quite as much, but it still is. It's good to give your hair breaks between washes because it's really hard on your hair to be wet in the first place. It's really vulnerable when it's wet. And then the other thing that I've been doing is, if I'm pulling my hair up, I've been pulling it up using scrunchies. Oh, and that's great. This one's like got a string hanging from it. Anyway, I've been using scrunchies, bringing the 80s back. But these are great because they don't have like anything hard to like rub against your hair and cause breakage or damage. So it's kind of like a little tip of mine, like if you're trying to grow your hair out or trying to keep your hair healthy, try using a scrunchie. If I'm going out in public and I really want like a cute hairstyle, I'll use just a regular rubber band, but the kind without like the metal piece. I don't know, do they even make those anymore? Anyway, but yeah, but for the most part I've been trying to leave my hair down just to like let it do its thing and not put any stress on my hair. So and then a couple of little things that I wanted to share, just like my personal hair care tips are, one, take biotin, especially if you're trying to grow your hair long or if you're trying to make it more healthy or more shiny. Take biotin and look for a really good quality vegan friendly biotin. I get mine at Whole Foods. It comes in these little caplets and it works fantastic every time I take it. I swear my hair grows an inch, but you know. Yeah, so I take biotin every single day, along with vitamin B12. Second tip, eat a healthy diet. And when I say healthy, everybody has a different definition of healthy. What I mean is eat what is right for your body. Eat what makes you feel good inside, not just like emotionally, but physically. try to avoid things that cause you issues with your gut or headaches or whatever, all those things. Try to just be paying attention to what works for you and what doesn't. And I also very highly suggest looking into a vegan diet. It has been a life-changing experience for me to cut out all animal products. My body feels so much better, my hair grows better, my nails grow better, everything just feels better in my body. So look into that if you haven't yet. Yeah, there's tons of information out in the world where you can read about it. My third tip is to get enough water. Drink lots of water, and once you feel like you've drank enough water, drink a little bit more water. Water is it's like 75% of your body's makeup, I think it's like 75% of your body's composition is water, and so you want to make sure that you are drinking enough water so that everything works better, but your hair is going to grow better. Tip number 4, wash your hair in cold water. I know it sounds really unpleasant, but you start to get used to it. And for me, I live in a really hot climate, and so it kind of is refreshing to, like, after I've taken like I normally take lukewarm showers these days just because it's hot here in Florida. It's like 90 degrees out right now. And so I've been taking on like cooler showers, but then at the end I just turn it over to the cold side and I just like blast my body with cold water and blast my hair with cold water, and it feels so refreshing, and my hair just looks shinier and it feels healthier, it feels softer when I do that. It supposedly closes the cuticle of your hair. I don't know if that's really true, but it's really hard on your hair to have lots of heat, just like it's hard on your skin. Like you'll get red and blotchy if you're too hot and things like that. So I really suggest washing your hair in cold water. Tip number 5, I lost my train of thought. Tip number 5 is stop being so hard on your hair. Try to limit heat. Try to limit like rough brushing. Don't rumple your hair with a towel. All these things cause breakage, even if it's just a few strands. Like it causes breakage, which causes like frayed ends, which causes like that really fuzzy looking hair. Like if you want your hair to be shiny and look healthy and feel healthy, you need to start treating it with more respect. And so like look into natural products, look into, you know, different things, like what is detrimental to your hair. I could get into this, but I'm not going to right now. Yeah, just do your research and try to treat your hair with a little bit more care, and it's going to look healthier. So for me, a sign of me trying to care for my hair is trying to grow out my natural color, because that's what is going to be the healthiest form of hair for me. Is, you know, what I was born with, you know. There's no chemicals that goes into that, it's just what comes out of my head. And so I'm trying to embrace my natural hair color. There are so many different ways that you can naturally change the color of your hair. Like I will sometimes use lemon juice to lighten my hair. There are so many different things that you can do, and with a little research you can really change the way that you treat your hair and still have the results that you want. So on that note, I will leave you guys. This is my hair care routine. Whatever videos you guys want to see from me, please comment them down below and I would love to get to them. I am still working really hard to try to get into a regular routine on my YouTube channel, but I would say I've done pretty well the last few weeks. I've gotten almost one up per week. I think there was a period of time there where it was like a week and a half where I went between posting a video, but I am trying to post more regularly, and I'm hoping that in time and in kind of growing my habits, I will be able to do more than one per week. So comment down below what you would like to see next from me, and make sure you subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this or learned anything. And I will be back with more content soon. Down below you can see all of my social media links and the link to my blog, and go check those out if you have some time. I will see you guys next time.